So most people don't realize that Gemini is actually one of Google's most powerful AI tools. In fact, it powers the majority of the Google AI products that are available right now. And in today's video, what I want to do is walk you through 5, maybe 6 different Google AI products that are completely free, that are powered by Gemini. And the goal with this video is to help you get a better understanding of how Gemini works, how you can get more use out of it, and just generally how to fully understand its capabilities. So if you truly want to understand what Gemini can do for you, this is the video that you need to watch. So we're going to jump straight into one of the first Google AI products that is powered by Gemini, which of course is the regular Gemini interface. Now, when it comes to using Gemini, most people end up stopping here and they don't realize that there's other AI tools that are out there. But to keep things simple, I'm going to start off with this interface, quickly show you exactly how it works, and then we're going to move on to some other AI tools. But one of the main ways that I like to use the regular interface is when it comes to doing basic research. It goes without saying that Google is of course connected directly to Gemini, and Google is the biggest search engine in the entire world. So if there's information that you wanted to find out, you're going to be able to use Gemini when it comes to assisting you. And one of the most simplistic examples that I can give you, which is something that I tell all my students to do, which is to use Gemini when it comes to creating some sort of step-by-step business blueprint. And not just any blueprint, it's going to be one that's going to be backed by proven research. So to do this, you're going to have to enter a specific prompt. And to get that prompt, you're going to go over to this tool over here called Digital Maker AI. It's got this prompt builder on the left-hand side. And as you can see, there's all of these different AI tools, but we're going to be working with Gemini today. So I'm going to select it just like that. And it's going to go through a couple different questions when it comes to helping me build a digital product. So let's say if I wanted to build, I don't know, an AI powered info product, I would select this one and then click on next. I'm going to quickly go through these questions, and at the end, I'm going to get that custom prompt, and I'm going to show you exactly how Gemini is going to organize all of the data. So what type of info product do I want to make? I'm going to say a faceless video one. Next question is my skill level. Let's go with beginner today. What niche do I have knowledge in? I'm going to say that I have knowledge in YouTube and content creation. Will this info product require screen recording demonstrations? I'm going to go with yes. Do I have an idea of what this is going to be about? For the sake of this example, I'm just going to say how to go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Click on generate prompt. From there, it's going to give me a full detailed prompt for Gemini. So I could just copy it just like that. Go over to Gemini, paste it in there like this. As you can see, there's a lot more text in the actual prompt. What I can now do is click on tools, click on canvas, and then click on submit. And this is where Gemini really shines, because what you're going to be able to do is build an interactive custom dashboard that's going to be specific to the answers that you selected in that prompt builder. And what it's doing right now is that it's coding everything out. And not only is it coding out the interface, but it's also making sure that it's got all of the information necessary when it comes to helping me build out this info product step by step. But here we have it. This is what it was able to come back with. I'm just going to click on this, make it full screen. Okay, so that's much better. So this is what Gemini is capable of doing, coming back with something completely customized when it comes to giving you clarity on how you can get this particular digital product business off the ground. And the reason why I like it is because of things like this. If I just click into competitor analysis, it's not just coming back with generic information. It's giving me real-time information when it comes to what's happening, what I should think about, and what I should consider. Because right here, remember, I told it that I want to build a YouTube education type info product, and it's come back with some well-known names in the space. We've got Sunny Lenarduzzi, we've got Think Media, we've got Vanessa Lau, Ali Abdul, we've got Graham Stephan, Roberto Blake, you know, all these different people that have all of these different YouTube info products. And I'm going to be able to click into any one of them when it comes to seeing exactly how they've structured it. But just generally speaking, this is one of my favorite ways when it comes to using Gemini, because it's just going to break down everything I need to consider, everything I need to do when it comes to building this out step by step. But this now brings me on to the next Google AI product that's powered by Gemini, which is one that I don't really see that many people talking about, but it's very interesting in the way that it works, which is Stitch. Now, for those of you that's not sure of exactly what Stitch is or how it works, it's basically something that you can use when it comes to coming up with a concept of a website, app, mobile app, web application. You're going to be able to use it when it comes to designing all of the pages, the full concept of it, so that you can now go away and build it in the best possible way using some sort of AI builder. And that might sound a little bit confusing, but let me just jump into it and show you exactly how it works. Now, when it comes to finding Stitch, you're just going to go over to stitch.withgoogle.com. That's the URL. And of course, as I mentioned at the start, it's free for you to use. Same thing with all of the different tools that I'm going to show you today. As you can see, it's a very simple interface and it's going to give you these two different options, either to start with a new app or a website. So if you're looking to build some sort of mobile app, you can select this, enter some information about the concept that you have, what you have in mind, and it's going to be able to bring it to life. Or what you can do is, of course, select this one and it's going to do the same thing with a website or a web application. And if we just go down here, as you can see, we've got these two options when it comes to using Gemini. You can either use Free Flash, or what you can do is use Thinking with Free Pro. So if you wanted to give you something back super quick, maybe it's going to be some sort of a HTML website, something super simple, you can use Flash. But if you're looking to maybe build something a little bit more complicated, you can go with this option. Now today I'm going to give you a quick run through of what I would do when it comes to using Stitch, as well as the next Google AI product when it comes to building out a fully functional application. So we're going to go with Free Flash today because I want to keep it simple. I don't want to keep you guys too long, but make sure you stick around because what I'm about to show you is going to be completely mind-blowing. So what we're going to do is put Stitch to the test, and I'm going to use it when it comes to helping me recreate an existing web app that's already doing well. Basically, what I'm going to do is find an existing simple web app that's getting a lot of traffic. I'm going to take a screenshot of it and I'm going to give it to Stitch, and it's going to come up with a redesign of that exact same app. And then from there, I'm now going to go and build it. So to do this, what I'm going to do is first and foremost, go back over to Digital Maker. And I'm going to use the AI chat tool and I'm just going to ask it a very simple question. I'm going to enter this prompt. I'm going to say, give me 10 web apps within, let's go with the e-commerce niche that are popular that I can replicate for myself, and then click on send. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, it's now come back with active web apps that people are using on a regular basis. Let's go with this one right here. But to see if it's actually doing well, I'm going to see if it's ranked in the Google search results. So I'm just going to search for e-commerce profit margin and see if the same URL comes up. Okay, so I've just searched for it right there. Let's scroll down. Yeah, so it's on the first page of Google, which means that it is popular. Let's click into it. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's a very simple web app. They're probably getting thousands of people going onto it on a regular basis. And something like this is very simple when it comes to remaking it. Not only that, when it comes to improving it as well. And this is where Stitch is going to come in, because what you can do is just take a screenshot of whatever web app that you're looking to remake. So I'm going to do that just like this. And then I'm going to drag it in there just like that. And I'm just going to enter the simple prompt that says, I want you to give me a modern but simplistic redesign of this e-commerce profit calculator that exists. I want to compete with it, but I want it to have a more modern look. So I'm going to leave it like that. Make sure that I'm on Free Flash and then click on enter. Okay guys, so as we can see, it's gone straight to work to start analyzing the image that I gave it. It shouldn't take too long. I've noticed that it does take some time because it is creating an image from scratch, but I'm going to leave it to do its thing. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes, but as soon as it's done, I'm going to be back straight away. Okay guys, I'm back and here we have it. It's now come back with these two different designs that I'm going to be able to choose from. So as we can see, this is one of them right here. Because this is a single page web application, that's what it came back with, but it's given me two different variants. As you can see right there, variant 1 and variant 2. And I'm sure that we can all agree that this is a massive improvement from this one over here that's doing really well, ranked #1 in the Google search results. So this is what you can do. Find these popular web applications that look outdated and try your best when it comes to redesigning it, giving it a modern look, maybe integrating some new technology in it. And this is something that you can do with websites. You can do it with anything that you want to redesign, to be honest. If you want to just go straight into it, you don't have to copy another website or another app. You're going to be able to enter the details of what you want to build, what you want to create, and Stitch is going to come back with different designs. And if it has come back with something that you don't like, maybe you want to change it, you can always click into it, click on edit, and you can add it to chat, tell it exactly what you want to do when it comes to redesigning it, and it's going to be able to do that before you go away and make it. But yeah, that's basically how Gemini works in Stitch. But this now brings me on to the next Google AI product, which is the Google AI Studio. So the Google AI Studio, I believe, is 100% powered by Gemini, and it's definitely one of the most powerful AI tools that I've come across. because not only are you able to build websites or apps with it, but you're also able to deploy them and make them go live for free directly within your Google AI Studio account. Most people don't even know this, and I'm going to quickly show you exactly how it works, as well as the integration between Stitch and the AI Studio. So let's go with this one. This is the one that I'm going to move forward with. All you need to do is just select whichever design you're looking to recreate and turn into a reality. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to click on export. As you can see, you can either do it using the AI Studio, you can do Figma, you can do Jules, Zip, you can copy to clipboard. But for now, I'm just going to go with the AI Studio. You can also give it some information, but I'm going to leave it as it is. And I'm just going to click on build with AI Studio. And as you can see, it's now taking me directly to the AI Studio where it's uploaded the image automatically, and it's also added some text in terms of what the AI Studio needs to consider based on what Stitch just made. And as we can see over here, if I just click into the model, these are the different models that's available within the AI Studio. So it's all Gemini, different versions, and these are the ones that's available at the time of me making this video. But we're just going to go with Gemini Free Flash for now. And before I even make it, I just want to quickly come over here to the gallery and show you the different things that people all around the world are building right now. So I'm just going to open it up in a new tab so we don't lose what we've done so far. So as you can see, there's these different games that people are building. There's these different interactive visuals that people are building, all these different landing pages. So it's worth going onto this and seeing the different things that you can do with Gemini within the AI Studio. But let's go back over here. What I'm going to do is just click on build, and using just the image from Stitch as well as a short brief that Stitch also gave it, we can see that the AI Studio has now gone straight to work to start building this out. It's coding everything line by line, so you don't need to know code. You don't need to be some sort of software developer. All you need to do is get the design from Stitch, go over to the AI Studio, and it's going to be able to do most of the work. And because this is a very simplistic web app that I've just built, it shouldn't take too long. As always, I'm going to be back as soon as it's done. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes. Okay guys, I'm back, and perfect. As we can see, it's now been able to rebuild it. So if we just click on full screen, this is the e-commerce calculator right here. Everything is very similar to the one that we came across before. If I just click into it. So this is the original one that the Digital Maker AI tool gave me, and it's also being ranked in the Google search results as well. And this is the one that the AI Studio was able to build for me. Bear in mind that this is fully functional. It's not just for design reasons. You're going to be able to actually use it. People are going to be able to use it. You can monetize it. And of course, you can make it go live as well. Let me quickly test it out, make sure that it's functioning as it should. So I'm just going to enter some random information. So the cost price is that, selling price is going to be this. Shipping, let's go with this. Tax rate, let's go with that. And I'm just going to say that for that. Let's click on calculate profit. There we go. So it's come back with all of the information that the user is going to need. And it's also come back with an AI insight section as well that's going to be directly connected to an AI tool. So yeah, this is definitely one of the most powerful and interesting ways that you can use Google Gemini. If you want to change anything, the color, the logo, if you want to change anything about it, you're going to be able to do that. If you want to make it go live, you're going to be able to do that at the top over here by clicking on deploy app. But let's now move on to one of the next Gemini powered Google products, which is NotebookLM. Now, I speak a lot about NotebookLM on this channel because it was a tool that I didn't really use myself, I would say 7 months ago to a year. But ever since then, I've been using it a lot. A lot of my students have been using it. And the reason for that is because NotebookLM is paired with Gemini, and it can help you when it comes to completing projects, giving you an understanding of the step-by-step process for you to take. And the best part about NotebookLM is that it can be programmed in a certain way, so that when you program it, it's going to work alongside Google Gemini in the background. So essentially, NotebookLM is a research assistant. It's able to scan the internet, it's able to look for sources, and it's able to use that when it comes to having a back and forth conversation. But when it comes to programming your notebook in a certain way, what you can do is give it a specific, detailed, customized prompt. And as you guys already know, Digital Maker AI is the best place, in my opinion, when it comes to getting a prompt for NotebookLM. You can sign up for completely free, go onto it, go to the prompt builder, click into NotebookLM. Follow through with the process of what you're trying to do. So if I'm looking to build some sort of web application, I'm going to be able to go through all of these different questions, insert all of the necessary information. Once I get that, I'm now going to be able to copy and paste it directly into NotebookLM, and then from there, all I need to do is just type in next, and it's going to come back with a summary of everything that I answered in Digital Maker AI, as well as every single step that I need to take. And you're probably thinking, but Sam, how does this differ from the regular Gemini interface that you showed us? Well, I would say the main difference lies with the studio mode on the right hand side. This is definitely powerful and it can help out so many beginners because when it comes to using it, you've got the podcast section, also known as audio overviews, where you're basically able to use AI when it comes to making customized podcasts that you can listen to personally, or what you can do is use it on your website as a lead magnet. You can basically make these podcast hosts have any type of conversation you want on any topic. All you need to do is, of course, upload the right source document, and then from there you're just going to enter exactly what you want that particular episode to be about. There's also another feature in the studio mode called video overviews. This one I found to be really useful because what you can do is make a mini course on any topic. So if you're struggling with a certain part of your business, maybe you want to get information on anything out there, you're going to be able to use the video overviews when it comes to making a custom video that's going to break everything down for you. So yeah, NotebookLM has definitely been really helpful for me, even at the stage that I'm at right now. And of course, all of my students as well. And the fact that it's powered by Google Gemini only means that it's going to get more and more powerful as we move forward. But moving on to one of the final AI tools that is powered by Google Gemini, which is Google's Antigravity. So this is one of the latest Google AI products that I've been using, and it's very similar to the Google AI Studio in the sense that you can use it to build web apps, you can use it to build games, you can use it to build iOS apps, the list goes on and on. The way that it works is that you need to download it onto your computer. It's going to work locally and it's going to work like any regular AI tool in the sense that you can prompt it, tell it exactly what you want it to do. But the main difference between the Google AI Studio and Antigravity is that with this one, you have a little bit more control, a little bit more flexibility when it comes to what you're able to do with it. You can use it when it comes to having multiple different agents working on various different parts of your project at the same time. If you want to launch it in a certain way using a specific platform, you're going to be able to do that. And another difference is that if you wanted to use it when it comes to connecting to a specific platform, you're going to be able to do that, because if I click on these three dots and click into MCP servers, you can either connect to Firebase. There's so many different options, to be honest with you. We've got Superbase, we've got Stripe, we've got PayPal, we've got Netlify. You can even connect directly to Stitch, the other AI tool that I showed you. So there's so many different options when it comes to using Antigravity. And again, when it comes to prompting it, all you need to do is go back over to Digital Maker AI, follow through with the process of creating your prompt. From there, what it's going to do is give you that detailed prompt that you can now copy and paste directly into Antigravity. In this case, I'm building an email AI writing assistant. And this one can have full pricing when it comes to a monthly subscription. It can also have sign up information for people to create accounts. It can also allow people to save their history as well. And of course, it's going to be fully functional in the way that it works. But I would say that that's a short snippet or a short summary of how Google's Antigravity works. Of course, there's a lot more that goes into this tool as well as the other ones that I've spoken about. And if you enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any sort of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe, because I've got more videos like this coming out real soon. But in the meantime, if you wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where I expand on other ways that you can use the Google Antigravity when it comes to monetizing it in a simplistic way, you're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this, because that video has helped out countless people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from the very start all the way to the very end, it's also going to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.